C. Rogers back at you with another video, and this is for anyone interested in an online opportunity that will allow you to make some additional income online. Now, full disclosure, results are not typical, and I am an affiliate marketer, so anything that you buy through me, I am subject to earn a commission. But I promise to you that I'm not going to tell you about anything that I don't know about. In fact, I'm going to go show you the inside, which is proof that I'm a user of this actual system. And I have made income with this system. But again, that doesn't mean you're going to make any income. It's all dependent on your willingness and your true intention to want to succeed and how well you're going to follow instructions. Okay, most people come online looking for a side hustle, if you will, and they don't make a dime. But you might just be the different one, the one who'll have the discipline. Remember, folks, if you want to be free, the cost of freedom is discipline. That's what freedom costs. It costs discipline. So what I have to show you is the Boss Suite, something I've been showing for several weeks now, I guess for even a few months now. If I look at it, time does go by fast, I tell you. But the Boss Suite is simply where it's at. What it is like a digital trade school. You know, an offline trade school that you go through, you learn nursing or you learn electronics technology or you learn welding, you know, a trade school. This is what it is. It's a trade school, but for trades that you would do online, right? Using your computer, your laptop, your tablet, or even something simple as your phone. For example, the Boss Suite, which is what we're going to be talking about tonight, you can do everything from using the Boss Suite from your phone or from your mobile tablet. Right now I'm on my mobile tablet, but it looks very similar to how it would on your phone. We're not going to even look at the desktop version this time. And I'm going to show you the classroom because we've had some new modules added. Now, like I said, it's a digital trade school. So what there are many courses. There's like, 25 courses now? It's ever growing. They're always adding courses. And there's a few new courses, and we're going to take a brief look at them. I just want you to see, and I want you to realize that normally just one of these courses alone can cost anywhere from $500 to $1,997. I've even seen courses as high as $3,497. And that's just for one or two courses. What you're finding here is over 25 courses right here alone under one roof for one low intuition fee. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I just want to get me out the way here. And you'll see that's the first module. And we'll just keep scrolling here so you can see the welcome module. And these are the creators. That's Madison Haddon in the middle. She is the owner and founder of the Boss Suite along with the two admin there. And we will have the business protection and compliance. This is the legal mode. This is the legal module, which tells you what you need to do, what type of disclaimers you should be putting. And it's actually done by a legal professional. So you're going to want to take a look at that for sure to know how to run your business correctly. Now, you know, full disclaimer, I mean, of course, you're going to want to go to your own legal counsel to really have the final say-so on how things should work in your particular area, right? And the affiliate module, of course, once you pay your intuition for Boss Suite, you can become an affiliate of Boss Suite and earn like $507 per referral. But now that's only an option. That's not something you have to do. It's just an option for people who are into affiliate marketing. As I said at the beginning, I'm an affiliate marketer, and I do earn a commission if you purchase through my link. And as you're going to probably want to do once you see some of these courses. And again, that's $507 per referral. That's a great deal of income. Just imagine making 2 or 3 of those a week, right? Okay, and we have the module for our Canadian fellows just right above us, because it was just a US thing, but we also have it available for Canada as well. And all you Canadians can go through there. We have the custom GPT, which is the Queen Pen bot, which is basically a AI that's specifically built for Boss Suite, and it will teach you all kind of little things that are contained inside Boss Suite. It basically answers any question you got, helps you come up with ideas. It has the creator's mind and creativity basically downloaded into the AI. So definitely a useful tool there. Mindset. Models on getting your mindset right. The imposter syndrome. A lot of people feel like they can't sell something because they haven't had any sales already. And so they feel like they're an imposter trying to sell something. But you got to think, anybody who sold everything started out by not selling anything until they got their first sale, and then the second sale, and then the third sale, and so on and so on. So that's an important module 2. Start like a boss. You're going to want to take a look at that, how to get that mindset of the boss, and how to make your first 5 to 10K as a Boss Suite affiliate. This is specifically for if you take that option of choosing to make those $507 referrals from Boss Suite, and this will give you some real concise, detailed information how to start getting that money quickly, only if you follow instructions and you're disciplined. Again, results are not typical, but definitely an important module. How to sell without receipts. It's sort of like a part 2 to that imposter syndrome one. It's how you can do sales without having a history already of a salesman. As I just said, everybody started from zero, okay? But you probably might be a little nervous about starting from zero. So this course provides the steps that you go through, right? And that's not just for selling Boss Suite. That's for selling anything. Now, your energy is first. You got to get your energy right. The energy first. Money is energy. It's going to follow the type of energy you have. You might think that's woo-woo, but you can look at it in your own life and see there's more that you're going to want to see in that module that goes through that. Magnetic messaging, how to message and create messages in such a way that it magnetically attracts your specific buyer, the specific person that's interested in whatever offer that you're trying to sell. The DM closer, how to close using direct messaging, the DMs that are in the different social media sites. This is how do you close on them, how you can talk to a prospect using the DM in a way that gets them excited and interested in what you have to offer. Buying triggers, the type of things and information and words and phrases that trigger people to want to respond in a buying type way, because you want to attract buyers, right? You just don't want the looky-loos. So that's going to go into that. Ethics and integrity, how to keep your ethics straight. In other words, how to do this thing without lying, because there's no need for you to lie. Look, this is a whole curriculum, a whole school filled with courses. There's no need for you to over dramatize anything or lie. How to make sales on social media using the technology of the Gen X world today. And then we get into our TikTok course. You'll see this module is pretty strong. And then there's even a separate course on TikTok lives. They're different. Here, let's click on the TikTok one. You see, these are the different titles of the lessons. And each lesson, when you click on it, you'll see it has its own specific video. Its own specific video that pops up. And this one's Madison right here. Let's see if we can hear.
60 seconds or less, you need to be able to say what you got to say and exit the screen, okay? So you need to have a physical hook or a talking hook. We're going to get into those more, okay? But you've got to catch people in the first 3 to 5 seconds of a video. So in either talking or text on screen, you've got to stop them. You got to stop the scroll. You got to just hook them in the first 1 to 3.
I just wanted to give you a little quick teaser there. I can't play too much of it, as this is for members only, which you are probably going to end up becoming, right? right? And I'm going to tell you where to go. Just stay tuned. But I just wanted you to see some of the different lessons there. That's a TikTok module. And that one was done by the creator Madison Haddon herself, who has, over like 1 million followers or something on TikTok. Me personally, I don't even do TikTok, but it's probably something I'll end up looking into. I mean, I've already got some marketing going on. And hey, another channel doesn't hurt down the line. And this is the TikTok Live course. Now look at this course. Let's look at some of the modules in there. See? It's its own course. Totally different from the last one. TikTok Lives is different from just doing TikTok by itself. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, they're so in-depth. And that's each module has the depth like that. And this is one of the newest modules that was just dropped recently. How to train the algorithm of a social media site to show your content more often and to attract the right person within that site, right? The algorithm is the technological thing that's deciding what content gets showed in people's feeds, and you want your content to get showed in people's feeds, right? Then you better take a look at that particular module here. Look at that. Look at that. Just wanted you to see some of that. And like I said, each one you click on is a unique lesson. The Instagram, this is another new one, another new module, all about Instagram. Those are the lessons contained in there. I mean, look at this one called Content Strategy. You can see here. Let's see if we can.
All right, let's talk content strategy. So I want you guys to be focusing on these 3 major content pillars. We have growth, nurture, and conversions. So think of growth content as humor, trends, lifestyle, inspirational value, educational.
Can't show too much of that. Like I said, it's for members only. But I just want you to get like just a little taste of what's in here. These modules are complete courses. Each of these rectangular black and gold boxes you see is a full course, but look how many courses you're getting inside the Boss Suite. You're not just getting 1, 2, 3, or 4. You're getting a whole bunch. It's a whole school. That's the point. Facebook, everything about Facebook, how to model good content, find good content, how you can model it, not copy it, but model it, how to use ChatGPT the right way, Boss Suite systems. This is, again, another one for those who choose to want to promote the Boss Suite itself and get some of those $507 commissions, by the way. Hey, you go through this, you're going to learn about different systems that can be used. You know, like I said, it's optional. It's all optional. And then the lesson replays. You know, every Thursday nights at about 7:30 p.m. Central Time, we have these live calls for new people who may be interested in Boss Suite. And the creator and owner, Madison Haddon, and the admin goes through, shows you some of the inside, and you're going to hear new testimonials from people who are really succeeding just from following some of the lessons. Most of the people, which leads me to something else I want to say. Most of the people earning the big money in Boss Suite, it's not just those who are reselling Boss. It's the people who are going through certain modules. And you don't have to go through every module, duh. Only the one that fits your persona or the one that draws you in. Hey, I'm interested in that. Okay, do that module and that alone. And there's a high probability you're going to make a decent living with that alone. And this is where you can get all the lesson replays from. How to use Canva the right way. Sales funnels. How to use sales funnels if that's something you're interested in. How to do storytelling the right way. How to do email marketing. The digital vault. These are free to use digital products that you can sell as your own. And they'll teach you how to do that and give you all the files and all the things. So Boss Suite also provides inside you in this module right here, digital vault, products that you can set up and sell online. It's amazing. There's a bunch of them in there too. Now, I'm not going to go in there because that's a little too sensitive. I'm going to keep that top secret, y'all. And we also got live recordings. which is the live trainings and teachings that are done every week. That's right. You don't just get courses here. You get live trainings every week on the major income streams, as well as technical stuff and all kind of other stuff. You're getting mentorship. You're not just getting videos. You're getting mentorship and a full community. And I'll show you the community in a moment or two as well. Building trust with consistency, turning leads into loyal clients. Look at this. 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 All of these modules. UGC brand deal. How to get brand deals with UGC. User-generated content. So many members are killing it with this particular course right here. They're getting brand deals by making simple little videos that they don't have to post on YouTube or any other social media site. In fact, nobody sees these videos except branded companies. And what they do is they offer that person, who could be you, a few $100s to a few $1,000s to use their video in their promotions. You're not doing any promoting. You just made a little video, sent it to these companies. They're like, dang, I like this. So I'll offer you $700. I'll offer you $1,200. I'll offer whatever so I can use your videos in our stuff. Yeah. UGC brand is. So many are killing it with this. And then there's even pet UGC. How to get these UGC brand deals, but with your pet as the star. You don't even have to be in the video. You can have a dog, a cat, or even a bird, and they're the star of the video, okay? Yes, this is real, and there are many people making money just using their puppy or their cat in the video. Amazing stuff here, and you get step-by-step training. Amazon reviews, a full course on making a living doing Amazon reviews. Letter writing, something spectacular. So many are making money with an awesome method called letter writing. I'm not going to spill the beans. You're going to have to come on inside Boss Suite. AI content creation, how to do it the right way, how to go faceless with AI. You've heard of all these faceless YouTube channels, and I'm sure you've heard that, hey, nobody wants a faceless AI. Nobody likes AI. Bull. That is BS. Some of these YouTube channels that don't have a face at all, it's just an AI representative getting millions and millions of subscribers and tons of likes. And guess what? They are making YouTube money without showing their face using AI. Don't believe the hate. Y'all hear all this negative hype and you believing in it. But these people who are running these pages, they're making money. Boy. Y'all just got to come in and see how good all this is. TikTok Shops, another TikTok course, but it's different from basic TikTok. It's different from TikTok Lives. This is how to make money using TikTok Shops. Totally different course. Look, I showed you the other two. Look at this one. This is a totally different course. Totally different course. I'm telling y'all. Boss Suite is thorough. TikTok Shop Lives. Wow, it just don't stop, does it? How to make money using Amazon Kindle Digital Publishing. Come on now. You know what Kindle is. It's how you publish your own books, basically, and have it put on Amazon like that and start making some money. Amazon will promote it for you. The details are in this course and in this course alone. Now, I've seen a lot of courses trying to teach Amazon KDP, and they ain't cheap. A lot of them are $997. Guess what? You're getting Amazon KDP as just one of the many courses in Boss Suite. How to do thrifting and flifting, basically going into these offline stores, buying items that cost low, and then coming online and reselling them for a profit. But the right way to do it and the legal way to do it also. And you're going to want to take a look at that, right? I mean, print on demand, how to make money with that, how to do network marketing. If you're into that, another newer model, LTK. Has a little something to do. I'll give you a hint. Has a little something to do with affiliate marketing. Yeah. Talk about making commissions off of products you don't even own. ShopNine, kind of similar, but a little different from LTK. But they're both on the same thread. How to create your own courses and digital products. Heck, you can even go to that digital, after you went through this module, you can go back to that digital vault module and use one of the ones Boss Suite is already providing for you and just use the steps within this module. Just goes on and on. And the third page, how to create, sell, and succeed with Etsy. I know y'all have heard of Etsy. I don't think I have to do too much to explain what that is, right? Well, this is step-by-step how to get paid with Etsy. How to turn your skills into income. Skills you probably already have, or and you might not even thought well, you could actually make money with. There's a lot of people who didn't think they could make money with the knowledge they already have. I don't really know much. Allow this course to surprise your own self. You're going to want to come here. I'm telling you. And how to do affiliate marketing the right way. How to do Pinterest and make money using Pinterest. Not just pinning stuff to your wall, but how you make money off of Pinterest. The Faceless Content Bank. You're fresh out of ideas? Guess what? You can come in this module and get all kind of content and reuse it, re-edit it to fit you. We even got that for you. No brainer. You think you're not creative? Oh, well, come here and just grab some content out of here and use it. Hello. Could it be any easier? Could this be any easier? All things credit. How to get your credit score up. How to build your credit. How to get it right when it might have went a little negative. How to get it back right again. This is the Boss Suite, y'all. This is the Boss Suite. And where do you go to get the Boss Suite? Where do you go? Well, I made a site that you can go to. And that site is moderndayincome.com. Right here. This is how it looks. It's my own personal site. And you'll see a review here, which I introduced Madison Haddon. You can have a look at her introduce her creation, the Boss Suite, right there on that video. But this is the button you're going to want to hit right here. The one that says, Get the Boss. That's where you make your purchase. One-time purchase of $5.97. And I'll go ahead and tell you once you're on that page, if $5.97, if you can't do the whole $5.97, you'll see on that page some payment options, a link to where you can maybe explore some options where you pay later or make installment payments. Sort of like back in the day, y'all remember layaway? A Walmart used to have a layaway. Well, hey, there's a similar stuff here should you qualify. I can't promise that you qualify, but a lot of people do. That's what that saying means. You might have heard the saying of some Boss Suite members. They'll tell you, I came in on a payment plan and a prayer. What they're saying is they got qualified for the payment plan, the layaway. I call it the layaway plan. They got qualified for that. And a bunch of people are getting qualified for that, I'm telling you. But, make your investment. Swing it how you can swing it. Hit that Get the Boss and get it now. Now, other things on this page or other things concerning Boss Suite and a few little offers of my own. Down here, you'll see the Income Clarity Quiz. And what that is it's simply a way of deciding what's the best module for you to focus on. You saw all those courses, like 25 now. And there's constantly more going to be added, more courses. And all of this is for one time $5.97, no monthly fees. That's another thing. You get lifetime access for that one fee. That's like $5.90. That means $5.97 is extremely low. Lifetime access for all those courses you just saw. Remember that. The value is insane and extreme. But now, being that there's so many courses and so many income streams, so many ways that you could make money, some people might get a little overwhelmed. So this Income Clarity Quiz is simply a little test you take. And by the end of the test, it'll tell you, based on your answers, what looks like the best method income generation module you probably should focus on. It'll help your brains, and that's a free test for you to take. You can also see inside the Boss Suite, there's a sneak peek where Madison Hatton goes through. That's also a free little sneak peek there. But of course, I got that video there too for you. You know, you can look at that, and she'll go through it while you're there. And in the middle, you'll see Boss Suite Lite. Now, Boss Suite Lite is the smaller version of Boss Suite. It's like Boss Suite's little brother or Boss Suite's little sister. Okay. It doesn't have all the 25 and ever-growing modules. And I know it says 7 there. I'm going to have to change that because now there's 10 modules. 10 of what are the most popular modules in Boss Suite. Remember I showed you all those modules? Well, Boss Suite Lite has 10 of the best ones from that list, right? It has the 10 most popular ones, right? The ones that seem to be making people the most steady income. So that's what's in Boss Suite Lite, and it's $247. And I want to tell you, if you get the Boss Suite Lite and then later want to get the full Boss Suite, all you got to do is pay the difference. From the $597 minus $247, all you got to do is pay the difference, and you can immediately get the full Boss Suite later. Just wanted to let you know that that's available to you. I also have an 11-day masterclass that just gives you a little more insight into the Boss Suite, but it's sort of what I'm doing right here in this video, right? But the 11-day masterclass is just for those who might just need a little more information, not quite sure. You can go ahead and just put your name and email there, and at any time, you can give me a text. This is my number for texting only. It's 409-999-3822. I usually answer people fairly quickly as soon as I can. That's fair. Just to let you know that I'm real, and I'm the only one that answers this texting number. So there's no one else. There's no AI or anything that's going to answer this. I'm going to answer those texts. You got a question, got a comment, need to know a little bit more, you know something about me. Hey, you can text me right there, 409-999-3822. As you can see, I give you a little info about myself there. And yeah, that's that. I also have a few other links here. If you see this black bar here, when you hit it, you'll notice if you already have an offline business, these first two choices are two different places you could go to get funding for your business. As long as your business has been going for at least 6 months and you have a business checking account, we could get you the funds that you need. You just put in your business info there. We'll tell you if you're approved or not right then and there, and most of our people can actually get that money in spendable form within 72 hours or less, as long as you provide all the necessary info. A lot of people get the funds deposited into their business checking accounts within 72 hours. It's really that fast. Just as long as you provide the given information and you meet very minimum requirements. You can go to either one of these to find out. They each have a couple of little funding limits and maybe a little slightly different requirements, but they're not bad at all. The next link there is if you want to have your own online store online selling popular items. You'll be an affiliate, but your store will get built automatically. It'll be your own store. It'll be however you want it to look, featuring the type of items I'm talking about, popular items, from washing machines to books to TVs to iceboxes, refrigerators to furniture to whatever you want to sell. You can sell it in an online store with that link there. And also have a way that you can make money in the law of attraction niche. You can check that out. And also one of my blogs here, the Easy Money School, is with that last link. That's what's on moderndayincome.com. But all in all, you're going to want to hit that button right here that says Get the Boss and get involved with Boss Suite right now. Folks, this is the time. There's never been a time like this where so much was available for you. So don't waste any more time. I do have some special bonuses. I've talked about them. I got additional training where you could make money building your own software and charging monthly recurring fee without knowing how to code. That's an interesting training that's not included in the Boss Suite. And I'll even throw in this product here where it says how to make money online in the law of attraction niche. I also throw that in as a bonus. So you wouldn't have to buy that separately. I'll just give it to you as long as you come in through the Boss Suite through my link, which is here at moderndayincome.com. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm always giving out more information to help you guys out, and hey, it really helps the channel out to show more in the algorithm. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch. Come on down to moderndayincome.com and get paid and get the training you need. And again, as an option, you can resell Boss and make $507 per referral. Surely you don't want to miss out on money like that. Peace and light. Everything's going to be all right.